thing that was important to me was gaining muscle mass because I felt that gaining mass was the only way to make me a better athlete. Of course, I know the truth now, but I had a different mindset back then and believed everything that was pushed on me by the industry, which is why I am where I am now. But that's another topic. I've gone through different phases of gaining and cutting, or weight loss to be clear. Mainly gaining, and the scale controlled me too. I'm not ashamed to say that's the way it is. If we let it, our emotions will be controlled by a silly number, which means little at any other time of day, any other time of our lives, when we're not standing on it looking down at these numbers. We've weighed ourselves 20 times a day, thinking that if we could get what we want, we'll be happy, but really setting ourselves up for failure every chance we get. I've talked about the scale a few times before, so I'm going to end this now. I'm going to talk about my writing before I reintroduce Lesley. I often write. I have a blog at trueformlife.com. I write these shows, and I write poetry, which sometimes shared on my blog, and other times saved only for me. Often when I put my pen to paper, or more so these days, fingers to keyboard, I never know exactly what's going to come out. I believe writing is medicine for the soul. We hold in so much tension, so much frustration and anger, and don't have a release valve. For me, it's writing, and I feel it would be a positive form of medicine for any soul, and so many other things if we all choose to write sometimes. When I say I don't know what'll come out, I mean sometimes I write and look back a couple days or months later and don't remember writing a word of it. That was apparent with proofreading our book called Elevate Your Health that we'll be releasing shortly. I'm passionate about health, if you didn't know. I get excited sometimes, and even a little over-emotional. I'd say more than a few things came out that weren't exactly politically correct in the first version of our book. With two of us writing, at times we argued who wrote what, which was more comical than anything. After listening to Lesley's vlog and the struggle she's having with the scale, I decided to write a letter to the scale. Sounds funny, but you'll understand in a second. I don't exactly remember writing this, but I know I sent it to her. This was the first time someone actually put life into my words, and I can't express what an amazing job she did, so I thought she'd do it herself. I asked her to come on air with me and read the letter the way she did on her vlog. Without further ado, I'd like to reintroduce Lesley Winfield. She's down 43 pounds. More importantly, she meets her weekly workout goals, improves her nutrition as days go by, and is learning life lessons at warp speed. Here's Lesley reading Dear Mr. Scale.
Dear Scale, I'd like to let you know you no longer control my emotions. You don't decide my state. You don't determine my happiness. You no longer get to choose what kind of mood I'm in after I spend a short time with you. I will no longer give you my strength, disempowering me. I have spent weeks, hours, and months now learning and experimenting, going through ups and downs on how to control my emotions, how to be happy with what I have. I've learned that what I focus on is most important. Unfortunately for you, I will weigh myself, but I won't let you influence my feelings. I get up every day and I follow a plan, all directed towards the goals that actually make me happy in life. I'm thrilled to say you have nothing to do with the things that inspire me, the things that motivate me, and the things that make me move forward. I'd like to tell you, Mr. Scale, that I do not hate you. I don't fear you. I love you. Every time I spend time with you, I learn something about myself and how my body works with exercise and food. You teach me so many things. How could I hate you? How could I avoid you? Because of you, I know exactly what works and what doesn't. And when I find that out, I repeat what works to find success. I know many dislike you, and I'm sorry for that. Maybe most don't understand what I do. Maybe most don't realize that you're a blessing in disguise. What if I didn't have you, Mr. Scale? Who would help me stay on track? Who would never lie to me? Who else isn't biased in any way other than you? Thank you for always being honest with me and telling me the truth. Thank you for telling me when I need to work harder and when I have worked harder. I appreciate you being with me on my journey. I would like to clear things up though. I want to make sure that we both know. You no longer control my emotions. You don't decide my state. You don't determine my happiness. You no longer get to choose what kind of mood I'm in after we spend a short time together. I will no longer give you my strength. I will no longer let you disempower me. I am strong. I am courageous. I am successful. And you or anything else won't get in the way of what I am after. True Form Life.
Well, there you have it. Week 1 of the best of 2012 when it came to exploring mind and body with True Form Life's Drew Tadia. On behalf of Drew and myself, a very Merry Christmas goes out to you, and we'll be back next week, Sunday, December 30th, for week 2 of the best of Exploring Mind and Body 2012.
You've been listening to Exploring Mind and Body with Trueform's Drew Tadia, fitness expert. For more on Trueform's Drew Tadia, visit TrueFormLife.com or call 403-510-4915.
Exploring Mind and Body with Trueform Life's Drew Tadia would not be possible without the help of GDK Gravel and Sand. GDK Gravel and Sand, now offering all products in half and 1 yard bags. Give them a call today for more information. 1-877-335-2091.